So, taking a kickoff in Western New York, and that is the final AFC playoff game of wildcard weekend. Then it's the NFC the rest of the way. And we have obviously a big Monday night game to talk about as well. While the Lions just kick back and hang out and watch the rest of the NFC beat each other up, leading us to wonder, after the greatest regular season in the history of the Lions, who has the best tools to knock them off? Colleen?
That is the question, and Kyle, he has some answers. So this is Home Team Help presented by Lowe's. We know football. Lowe's knows home improvement, and so does Kyle Freeland and myself. All right.
I feel like I'm in The Equalizer, Denzel, right? Or the Evil Dead movies with the chainsaw. All right, what should I do, Colleen? What am I doing?
Your answer. I have my own.
All right. We're very excited to play with the toys.
Okay.
So we don't see the Philadelphia Eagles this weekend, all right? We don't see the Detroit Lions this weekend, right?
Right.
Who in the NFC has the tools to take out the Detroit Lions as the 1 seed? What do you want to do? Should we go first? Should I go first?
You go first.
I'm going to go with the LA Rams, okay? Because if you go into Detroit, there's going to be a lot of noise.
That's true.
All right, and there's going to be a lot of, you guessed it, fans. All right? Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. Hold that. Be a deer and hold that, okay? Here, right there on the handle, right there. Don't lose a hand. Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford have been in that noise. They know how to deal with the noise. I think the Los Angeles Rams are built to go into all that noise. I got to cut my face off if I'm not careful.
I don't know how to cut this
Cynthia, give us some of your numbers. Go ahead. This is a great work environment.
I actually think that the answer here is the Minnesota Vikings. Why? Because every good home improvement fan knows that you need to read all of the directions first. You can't necessarily just go in there and start making craziness. And you know what? You know best off is when you...
Careful, Al. See, that thing they took the battery out of, they won't even let us play with that. That's an actual chainsaw.
This is why you need to read the directions first, because if you think about it...
Take Excalibur.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
That's old painless.
There we go. Whoa, it's actually got a lot of power here. But look, meeting up with the team 3 times, you've got the instruction manual on how to beat them.
All right. I got one more. No.
Some dignity,
I brought in some WD-40 because this is, it does it all, this thing. This product is great, and it's the Eagles. And because, look, rust prevention, that's Jalen Hurts. He's going to work as good as new.
Yes.
And then you can also remove stains, which you can remove stain from the scoreboard against the Lions by running the ball, controlling the clock. You can do all sorts of things with this. Squeaky wheels, I mean, hey, the Eagles, they don't have any. They're running backs. Their wheels are just fine. So they can do all sorts of stuff just like, should I take WD-40?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Tôi đi đâu?
I mean, it's perfect.
I do think that Dan Campbell has it winning a Super Bowl on his bucket list. Sure, come on over here. Come on over here.
What do we have over here?
Ra cái gì? Tôi một con này.
Tất cả các bạn đã đến với kênh YouTube của mình.
We love you, Love. Nobody does home improvement like you. But that's on the bucket list. Come on, Colleen, we'll get through it.
Tôi một tất cả các bạn.
Those buckets got destroyed.
That's the sound of the NFL's chief safety officer exhaling.
Rất là nhiều.
On one.
My God, Colleen almost got the ultimate manicure right there.
Clean up this floor.
What the what?
That segment's getting icy.
There's no better place to parlay than Caesars Sportsbook. Parlay Builder gives you all the game day action from all across the league. Multiple games, legs, and props, all in one spot. It's so quick and easy, you can keep your focus on the games and
Kia lại đi hỏng đó.
nachos. Or if you're
Bấm gì
focusing
đấy?
on one game, remember, you can place your same game
Thằng nào
parlays
chứ?
live during the action. Caesars Sportsbook, the sportsbook app with Caesars
Rồi.
rewards.
Hào Xuân Dương.
I was born with a fire inside, but psoriasis doused my flame.
Chiều đi học, tối
Until I
đi
got
nhà.
clear skin.
Khép tư.
With Bimzelx, you could say I'm back. Only Bimzelx
Là mình ai đến nhận.
IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Most people got 100% clear skin. Some after the first dose. Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems. Start to get yourself back with Bimzelx. Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx today.
At the Home Depot, you can get up to 35% off select appliances. Samsung's washer-dryer combo and mega-capacity refrigerators are ranked #1 in customer satisfaction. Get up to 35% off select appliances like Samsung at the Home Depot.
Let's get ready for football.
like this is a different era.
You see this intersection between entertainment and sports. The expectations are massive. The rest of the team seems to be on the same page.
Friday, some of the best high school players in the nation.
He is making the highlight reel.
Gather in Hawaii for a celebration of culture and football.
Crosses the goal line into the end zone.
The Polynesian Bowl, Friday at 9 on NFL Network.
Ooh, nasty. Is it bad? I wouldn't even worry about it because Prize Pickers hook you up with $50 instantly when you play your first $5 line.
I think I need a second opinion.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You may not ever ball again.
Never.
But on the bright side, Prize Picks still got you on their $50.
Download the app and play $5 to get $50 instantly with code TEAM. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Probably should have told him we weren't real doctors.
The one knows that when the big game is days away, the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a solid game plan and a teammate like Granger that she can rely on to deliver the product she needs when she needs it, she's confident that she will always win the day. And her team will do the same. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Yeah, health and safety watching Kyle Brandt walk around game day morning with his studio with a circular saw. I think at Lord Waddell, is that Rogers' burner account? Yeah, that is. Okay. A hurry up offense, everybody. 60 seconds on the clock. The Bills' last two home playoff wins were by an average of 9 points. Mooch, will they win by at least 9 today?
Ooh,
nope. Kurt, the Eagles beat the Packers by 5 in week 1. Will they win by more than that today? Let's each under that. Gerald, every Monday night playoff game in NFL history has been decided by at least 3. Will the Vikings win by at least 3 tomorrow?
No.
Mooch, the Eagles and Packers have been combined for at least 46 in 4 straight. What about today?
Titchmore.
Kurt, your Rams scored 49 against the Vikings in the 99 postseason, as you might recall. Will these teams combine for at least 49 tomorrow?
Yeah, I think they will.
Gerald, the Bucks have combined for an average of 49 in their 9 postseason games since 2020. Will they combine for more than 49 with the Commanders?
I say yes.
Mooch, Bonix has had at least 2 touchdown passes in 4 straight. What about today?
No, just 2.
Kurt, with 62 receiving yards, Devontae Smith will move ahead of Harold Carmichael for the most in playoffs Eagles history. Will he do it?
Yeah, Titchmore.
Gerald, Josh Allen's averaged 43 rushing yards since week 13. What about today?
No.
All right, just in under the buzzer. Coming up next hour, rookie quarterbacks are a whopping 5-16 in the Super Bowl era when starting a playoff game on the road. Which rookie signal caller has the best chance at an upset today? Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love met in a matchup of week 1 of the thrilling.
Tất cả các bạn đã đến với kênh YouTube của mình.
Does Kurt Warner trust more in a big spot? And the diminisher just diminished Pittsburgh's Super Bowl aspirations. Who's the biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC? Remain. That's all I have.
What if you could tackle your dog's itching, soft stools, and low energy? Millions of pet parents are raving about Dr. Marty Nature's Blend.
Such a huge difference in her health. More energy, more playful, no more pooping issues.
I'm Dr. Marty. I've been a veterinarian for more than 50 years. The dangerous ingredients added to many pet foods could be impacting your dog's lifespan. That's why I formulated Nature's Blend.
Now you can feed your dog wholesome cuts of real meat, vegetables, and fruit with no artificial preservatives or fillers. Try Dr. Marty risk-free. Go to drmartypets.com/TV.
I know that.
My accountant, who uses unsecured email, has all my tax info.
Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 20% last year. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points for identity theft. LifeLock, for the threats you can't control.
Shopping is hard.
Nothing ever fits.
Everything I own was a birthday present. Make it easy with Stitch Fix. Just share your size, style, and budget, and done.
That was easy.
Stitch Fix, online personal styling for everyone.
It's halftime. Time to go to the bathroom.
Never slams.
Shower?
You can count how many full baths you have.
It's a Jack and Jill.
Selling your home to Open Door is so easy. You can do it during halftime.
If you watch football on TV, you need Fubo TV. Get NFL coverage,
NFL Red Zone from NFL Network, and more. Streaming live on all your devices. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal, but you use the Car Gurus app. That's a price drop alert, so the deals come to you. Nope. Big deals right when you need them. Car Gurus, the #1 most visited car shopping site.
Just take a little bit.
This part is never easy, but at least saving on your family's medication is. Prescription savings made easy. Another good reason to check GoodRx.
Just a little bit more and you'll feel all better.
Some of the brightest stars in the NFL began their journey here. The College All-Star Games.
Justin Herbert.
And they're only on NFL Network.
Russell Wilson steps to the line of scrimmage. Josh Allen, unbelievable.
Get an early glimpse of greatness as these NFL hopefuls look to make a name for themselves.
This is what I was meant to do.
McConkey, welcome to the NFL.
The College All-Star Games starts January 30th on NFL Network.
Oh, they're fueling up in Western New York. That's the swing oil at work. Getting set for a big playoff game in Western New York, taking on the Broncos. And then tonight, Commanders at Bucks on NBC. And Sarah Walsh kicks off hour 2 of our coverage. Sarah?
Zach Ertz is in his 12th NFL season, and he told me this week that Jaden Daniels is the most mature rookie he's ever been around at any position. He said he's so grounded, pointed to his humility and his composure. And composure is something you can actually see on the stat sheet because his Commanders have won 5 games when they trailed in the 4th quarter. That is the most in franchise history. And then, of course, he set the rookie quarterback rushing record, 891 yards. And I asked Ertz about the fact that the Commanders' run game, when it comes to the running backs, has dropped off late in the year. And he said so many guys are on the line of scrimmage to close up the holes for Daniels. Now, he's not going to be in friendly territory tonight, but it may not matter. His 108 passer rating on the road, the best by a rookie in NFL history. Now to Cam, Wolf in Orchard Park.
Tôi đi đâu?
Thanks, Sarah. Standout Broncos defensive lineman Zach Allen told me Bo Nix is ready for this moment because he's watched his consistency and preparation throughout the years, comparable to other veteran quarterback Allen played with. Allen also told me that everybody that's come with Sean Payton from New Orleans and Denver compares Nix to Drew Brees because of his poise and his gameplay. One thing to watch for Nix is his dual threat ability. One stat that stands out, Nix leads the NFL in passing yards on the run. That also happens to be an area the Bills' defense struggles in. They've given up the most touchdowns in the NFL to quarterbacks throwing on the run. And so a key point in Bills' meeting rooms, contained pass rush, getting Bo Nix uncomfortable. Von Miller said the biggest threat of playing Bo Nix is he doesn't even know what his own limits are. Bo Nix isn't your typical rookie. We'll see him again today. Rich?
Sarah Camp, thank you. However rare you might think it is for a rookie quarterback to start right away and then lead their team to the playoffs, multiply that by 2. And you come up with the fact that Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix are the first pair of such rookie quarterbacks to hit the postseason in 12 years. Yes, the last time that happened was in 2012 when Washington's last Heisman Trophy-winning second overall picked man in RG3 hosted the guy Nix is replacing in Denver, Russell Wilson, who, by the way, was the last rookie quarterback to win his playoff game on the road, as both Daniels and Nix are attempting to do today.
The Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels. And let's go! The Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
They looking at me because I'm different. Get it, let the drip it. Love the way I whip it, spin it, run it, get it. Just admit it. You ain't got a lot of kick it.
Here comes the Hail Mary. It's a miracle!
Nix throws.
One-handed catch. Touchdown.
He should be in the conversation for Rookie of the Year.
Here's Nix rolling out. Ball tip. Oh my gosh! Caught! It's on to the postseason now. We'll see you in the postseason.
And that's how we kick off hour number 2 of 4 of NFL Game Day Morning, presented by Intuit TurboTax 5 Wide. You can see our names. I don't need to say them. I mean, just let's cut straight to the point.
Kyle Bragg was hoping for this awesome introduction.
No, I'm good, Rich. Let's go.
Yeah, like Kyle's not on NFL Network enough.
See you Monday morning on Good Morning Football for about 5 hours. I love you guys.
All right. Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, which one is going to have a better playoff debut?
All right, let's start hour 2.
You got to watch the next
Come on, let's do this. Hi. Both guys have been playing great, but I love number 5 right here. I believe is going to be the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And to me, it's so much about what he does in the red zone. 25 touchdowns, just 1 turnover. The ability to see and anticipate. Body language right here. Numbers are away from me. I know he can't get back to the hole. Beautiful anticipation touchdown throw right here. Game winner a little bit later in the year. Seeing things develop quickly down here, and then the accuracy, put it only where your guy can get it. And then the dangerous part that he can run the football, right? The rookie record for rush yards here. Everybody got to commit to the legs. Now he's got the ability to get over the top and make the touchdown throw right here. And then the designed run game. We got 2 pullers, we got a running back out in front, and we got a quarterback that can run as a running back. The ability to make guys miss, protect himself. So what he does down in the red zone, to me, is different than a lot of other quarterbacks. And he's a rookie. That, to me, gives him the advantage today.
Way to go, Kurt.
Yeah, it's good.
Gerald, practice that beforehand, it looked like.
Yeah, no, I didn't, but
really
good.
Talented.
Kurt, that was incredible, but I have to go the opposite way.
Okay.
And Bo Nix, not because he's better, in my opinion, but because I feel like what he's up against is not as difficult. And the Bucs, they have 2 D tackles with 7 sacks. 2, 7+. They have Levante David, who's a Super Bowl champion, who's been here before. The Bucs have more people who've been in this situation before, and I feel like Jaden Daniels is up against it more, whereas Sean Payton, he's going to be going against a defense that the best thing they do is take the ball away. So if Bo Nix can avoid that, you just heard him say, Von Miller said that Bo Nix doesn't even know his own limits. He's the best at throwing on the run. So I feel like what Bo Nix is up against is not as difficult as what Jaden Daniels is up against. Not saying he's better, but what he's up against. So I'm saying Bo Nix will have a better day.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna agree with Kurt. He's my quarterback. Okay, but you know what? Here's the thing. Bo Nix, I love Bo Nix. Don't make me pull up a picture when we were in high school, All-American game together. But anyway, he's got to go to Buffalo. They've not lost a game over there this year. Now, the weather, he catches a break. There's no snow, Rich, over there, but it's 30, 32 degrees, and it's a tough place to play, right? Jaden Daniels had his debut, his regular season debut, right? Against the Bucs. You know what? Pretty darn good. Threw for 184 yards, ran for 88 yards, didn't throw any interceptions. They lost the game, on the road, but it was a good start for the kid. Well, now he's getting his playoff debut against the same team in the same place, but he's a better, more experienced quarterback right now, more ready to do this. And yeah, these are the 2 quarterbacks that are, offensive. Look at that! All right. Credit for that guy's success. All right,
look at that. Only one of you is age.
That's right.
We're both maturing, all right, Rich? All right, but anyway, both of these kids are great. And Kyle, what do you got over there?
I just want to.
I didn't know. What?
It's a fantastic picture.
Thank you very much.
You and Bo Nix. Listen, I'm going to go to Buffalo, too. I think there are 2 things we're going to get today from Denver. One of them, Sean Payton's going to do something nuts. I don't know what it's going to be. He can't do the surprise onside kick anymore, but he will have something. And the second one, I think Bo Nix is going to be big game hunting. I think he's going to throw 40, 45 passes in this game and not give a damn. He's going into Buffalo. Some interesting history about Bo Nix. This is his rookie year. It's basically his freshman year. As a true freshman at Auburn, Bo Nix played in the Iron Bowl as an 18-year-old and went into Alabama and won 48-45. And that is the real Alabama, the Saban Alabama, when it was Alabama. He has been there before. The real Alabama, you guys know exactly what I mean. Don't tweet me. 48-45 as a teenager. He is up to the part. He has absolutely nothing to lose. And as Ken Wolf pointed out, I know a lot of Bills fans. If there's anything that makes them nervous about this team, it is the secondary. They know that it's not a Super Bowl secondary. I think Bo Nix might throw 50 passes in this one. Nothing to lose whatsoever. If they lose by 3 touchdowns today, it was a great season for Denver. Who cares? I think they're going to a big game hunting, and Sean Payton will have something way up that sleeve.
To your point, Steve Mariucci, about Jaden Daniels being familiar with the surroundings as opposed to Bo Nix in his first career road playoff start. Here's the list. You want to hear the list of players to make their first career start and first career playoff start on the road versus the same team, same season. In other words, start your career on the road in a building against a team, and that's the same situation in your first career playoff game in the same season. Here's the list. It's never happened.
Oh, you got nobody? I thought you were going to have a lot of guys here.
He's the first.
See, you use cards, too.
I use cards, but great job, Ben McWilliams. I asked him during the show yesterday. I'm like, I'm wondering how many times that's happened. Well done. And his Eagles are playing today. What a life.
Yes.
It's all
That's a
working
wonderful
for him.
life.
All right, Chargers-Texans.
Before
This game was 6-0 Chargers. Yeah. Chargers were dominating the first half until this happened when you thought disaster was striking. Stroud scoops it up and makes this play. Turned the whole game. The game turned at that point in time that he would hop on it and make a play. The Chargers were going to get the ball back with great field position or even get the ball there. Yeah. And what a sense of the moment. And then later on, that drive was cashed in thusly. Ohio State to Michigan.
Can you believe that?
I know, right? Touchdown, and the Texans took a lead at halftime, 10-6. Now it's 13-6. Justin Herbert.
Oh, a little high.
Picked off one of 4 interceptions on the day by the Texans. That's Eric Murray there. And then Derek Stingley Jr.
This is a great play.
Tip drill to the house. And hit him. Just, well, he tried to. J.K. Dobbins, the one who saved it there. 2 interceptions on the day for Stingley. And the Texans picked off Herbert one more time than Herbert had been picked off all regular season, 4 times. Crazy. Then here comes the Saturday night game. And sure enough, it featured a lot of 8. Here's Lamar just creating and then finding Justice Hill.
X Factor.
And then when 8's not doing it, 22 is doing it. Pick your poison. I mean, good luck. You don't know who has it, right? When they're doing that mesh point game play there.
TJ Watt didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go. They had him in a
And then, so it's either Lamar or Derrick Henry coming out of that. And that's the way Lamar has moved on to the divisional round with the Ravens.
Cars, you watch the cars. I love to watch cars, but anyway, for kids. I was a kid when I watched cars. That's all I'm saying. You know when Lightning McQueen just flying fast and past, and then it's like that's how Derek looked. He was running past, and all those guys just it looked like a movie, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'd rather be watching it than being on the opposite side of the ball. I know that.
Yes, life is a highway for the Ravens. And the question is, does it head to Western New York or do they stay put? If the Broncos knock off the Bills, the Ravens stay at home and get another home game against the Texans, just like last year in the divisional round. Or the Texans go to Kansas City, who could see the Broncos if they win. So that's the way things work out. As we now turn our attention to the AFC playoffs. And all due respect to Texans fans, this is the topic. Feel free to throw the Texans into bigger threat to the Chiefs, the Bills or the Ravens. Obviously, it would be the Bills in the AFC Championship game now, or the Ravens next week.
Well, maybe Cynthia Freeland would take the Houston Texans.
She did yesterday.
How about Cynthia? Look at you.
So by the way, you know, with all due respect, How come no applause when I lone wolf properly? I don't understand.
Rich, have you ever
Not to get awkward. No. Too late. It's too late.
You got a trophy. It's too late. It's all about the humility by which Cynthia does her lone wolf. The humility of it. And
it's elegant, isn't it?
There's not a whole lot of that down the.
I don't mean to make it about me.
Yeah.
Although I do.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on with this topic bar, Steve? Go for it.
Biggest threat, is that what it said?
Yeah. Oh, okay. They added the Texans. Let's be respectful.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm going back to the original because I'm not changing my card now, all right? So, listen, so if the Bills beat... I love the Chiefs, all right? You and Andy and I are like this. We're like brothers. Anyway, and I love Mahomes. But the Bills beat the Chiefs, right? And the Ravens beat the Bills 35-10. So I'm no mathematician like Cynthia Freeland over there. But if A is less than B and B is less than C, then C should be better than A. Yep. I think the Ravens should be the best team. Now, you got to throw all that out. That's just bull, right? But the Ravens yesterday, you guys watched that game. It was like, wow. I mean, I don't know how you beat these guys.
Yes.
Yeah, the Ravens, they're big.
Well, and I don't know if you throw it out, because to me, it's more about who's going to play who. I talk about all the time in the playoffs. It's so much about matchups. And I know the Bills have done well against the Chiefs, so it would be easy to say, oh, well, the Bills are the bigger threat. But we know that if the Bills win, they've got to play the Ravens. And the Ravens, to me, I believe, match up extremely well against the Bills. You talked about the game earlier in the year where they just physically dominated the Bills. And so I like the Ravens in that matchup. So knowing that, they're going to be the ones, if the Chiefs take care of business, that will be playing the Chiefs and have the chance to knock the Chiefs off based on that A, B, C, whatever it is. So I am also saying the Ravens in this situation.
My brain's still on a pretzel over the Pythagorean theorem over there, whatever that was.
Yeah, the mooch diagram.
What was that?
I don't know what it was.
Pythagorean. It's unbelievable. Pythagorean. Listen, it's a tough conversation for the Bills right now because we just watched in horror with what Baltimore did last night. It's like going after Vince Carter in the dunk contest. It was really, really impressive. I am interested in this conversation tomorrow morning because if Buffalo tunes up Denver and it's 31-10 and Allen's running all over the place, wow, well, he's just incredible. We're still in the shock and awe period of Baltimore from last night. I still think it's Buffalo, and I don't care. I know it's regular season. I know it's months ago. The head-to-head games do count. And Buffalo did beat Kansas City, and they beat them triumphantly.
They beat the Lions, too. Like, look, just because they played the Patriots twice around the Jets in the last 3 weeks and sat Alan, it's been a month since we last saw the Bills in sort of full-strength shock and awe mode.
But they're going to have to beat the team you saw yesterday. That's the thing, is it's not just a one-off like, okay, we put the Chiefs again. They're going to play each other, and they're going to have to beat